I'm right on time. What do you think? Are you directly over the target or what? Do you see that? Did you see that? Right? Villa La Revolution. Isn't that unusual? We are in trouble. So here it is.
What happens when the prostate enlarges and the urine channel gets tight? You have an enlarged prostate. Do this 5.
You're listening to me in the car, getting ready for the best part of the day, getting home. Ho-ho! With everything that's going on, Viva la Revolution! I think that's what you say in France. Take a look at the thumbnail. Let me say hi to everybody. Check in with you all. See how everybody is doing. Everybody's here. It looks like the show is actually working. So I love when a plan comes together. Hello, Moonpath. Hello, Wild Child. Hello, Isabella. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi, Jacob.
Now, are you ready for the rest of the movie? Because our life is like it's like a big motion picture. And we got everything going on. Now we got like a historical feature going on with 1776 and the revolution. We got that going on. We got the space aliens. So we got like a sci-fi adventure going down, and we got the robots, the AI. Oh, I have so many things to talk about. I get so excited. You should see me the rest of the day. I'm usually exhausted. That's because I put
What's
all
going
my
on at
energy into
17th and
this.
JFK?
Okay, when last we left the guy everyone, well, half of the people in the United States call a hero, when last we left our hero or anti-hero, he was getting
Hi, from Philadelphia.
He was getting worked over pretty good, right? He leaked to the press that he was going to be arrested. We did just a show about that, right? We did a show just a little while ago called Witch Hunt. And of course, the live stream that I just had went over in detail all of this stuff that's going down with the Trump stuff. The Trumps, which I said, I don't know if you remember, you're probably on that Gotcha show, the one up in the upper left-hand corner on the Gotcha Show with Stormy Daniels. The storm of Daniel is upon us. The end days, they're here. Oh, yeah. I told everybody, I said, nah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Everybody was waiting for it to happen on that day, you know, the 3-2-1 day. I said no. Then everybody was like, it's gonna be the 3-2-2 day. I was like, I don't think so. I just feel it's a lot of malarkey. I feel like it's a lot of psyop. I'll tell you one thing about the Donald, though. The Donald's a smart guy. He didn't get arrested on Donald Day, which was the 22nd. It was 2 days ago. It's my last live stream. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But he did raise a lot of money after a couple of days of telling people he was going to be arrested. Now, this title from Insider is not exactly that fair, considering it says that he falsely predicted. You know, there were reports going around. He probably got a leaked memo. You know, but earlier he was saying, look, I'm threatening destruction and, you know, the end of civilization as we know it. The Donald was saying, former President Donald Trump, he warned social media. He said that if he's arrested, this is going to be a big deal. I said, I feel like it's a lot of witchcraft. You know, I really do. I feel like some kind of propaganda spell's been cast, and we're all here just enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Tell me in the live chat. Are you enjoying it, Heather and Thomas and Cole? Remember that show? I think it was called Reading Rainbow, where when I was a kid, I used to watch that. I used to get excited. I was waiting for them to call my name. Where's Jacob? Never called Jacob. I don't know. We probably had some problems. We would have canceled him. Hey, but you know this whole
maybe they couldn't hear you.
It's spooky. You know why it's so spooky? Because artificial intelligence, they got to work with a bunch of pictures. Next thing you know, they're like, I thought, oh my goodness. I said, these images that you're about to look at, I said, these images, they're a little much, don't you think? I don't think that they look so dramatic, right? They also look pretty darn real, don't they? That's those are called AI deepfakes. This is something that we've been talking about for a long time. We knew that AI was going to be a thing, right? But so we had all these interesting deepfakes, and they do, believe it or not, they do have a side effect. That's the thing. When you're casting a spell, you see an image, you see a video, you see these things, and they're trying to get you to
lines up.
They're trying to emotionally, get you to go down to that basic form of thinking, the reptilian brain, called the brainstem, the lowest form of thinking, the fight or flight. They want you there. They want you there. Easier to control you when you're a reptile, because it's called the reptilian brain. Looks like a snake's brain. Isn't that interesting? Snake hanging from the tree, getting us to do all sorts of goofy stuff. You see this stuff, and it irks you. There were a lot of other things I saw too. They had the guy whose name rhymes with Ouchie, and they had him, locked up. Looked like he was being locked up. But you know what else it looks like? It looks like this whole thing with the Donald, Stormy Daniels, the star of porn. Looks like probably not going anywhere. Making its rounds on the internet. If you're new to my channel, welcome. By the way, I'm Jacob Israel. Best place to get me really on social media now is Twitter. Not really Facebook. I post there now and then, but I'm really highly subscribed. It's like Twitter and that. So Jacob Israel 701. I share a lot of stuff there. Breadcrumbs. I like to get you all involved too. So I'll see something, and then I'll put it out to you, and I'll say, what do you think? Or who's seeing more? And then, I want you to write the show for me, so then I can just do the show. I'll leave it up to you. Just kidding. It's a collaborative effort. We work together here on Jacob's Lab. Okay, so this is the stuff that was going around. So on the top hand, right-hand corner there, you see that it's the letter from Stormy Daniels. She wrote a letter back in 2018. She was trying to make it clear. She's like, look, here, I'll just read it to you. Over the past few weeks, I have been asked countless times to comment on the reports of an alleged sexual relationship I had with Donald Trump many years ago. I don't know why she had to write 3 manys. I think that's too many.
Doesn't it look like
you say years ago? I was a writer.
Doesn't it look like that's on fire, burning on hell in hell?
But she writes this whole thing and then she explains, oh, it was never that way. It was never a payoff thing.
I gotta go back to being live.
Lied there. She's lying. Now she says she's lying there because people have added context. Anderson Cooper, Stormy Daniels said in 2018 that she was pressured by her attorney and business manager to do that. I find that to be quite interesting. I guess you could be pressured or not. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Like, if this was something that was really terrible, look, I'm not walking in her shoes, and I'm not flying on her broom. Did you know she was a witch? No, let's not hold it against her, right? Let's not hold it against her. She's worried about people holding this against her. But yeah, she's like a witch, legit witch. Witchcraft.
Which one?
She was known for the porn witches and breastwick, which is interesting. There's witches of Eastwick, another one with Jack Nicholson. It's about a bunch of witches that make a deal with the devil. And then they get upset with the devil. They didn't like with the devil. You know, everything was great and fine and dandy in the beginning, but then all of a sudden it was like, hang on a second. And then they're like, we're going to get the devil back. So it's just pretty interesting that, I'm not saying Trump's the devil. I'm just saying that it's pretty interesting. Because I do believe that a lot of this stuff is sorcery. But the DA, who is in New York, you know, I'm here in Long Island, everybody. And check this out. KT cleans a lot. I really appreciate Super Chat. Thank you very much. I love how now that I have another screen going, I can pay attention to what's going on over here. And I can say hi.
Hi.
You know, it only took me, what? I've been here since 2008. How many years to figure out that I can use 2 laptops? Or just, I don't know. I'm old, you know? I'm old. So the DA, Mr. Bragg, he supposedly gave a speech, and it was making its rounds, and basically the speech was saying, like Jack Posobiec said, he says they're dropping all charges. That's not necessarily true. Once again, I think they got this thing on Twitter, you know, where readers used to be called Birdcage or Birdwatch, now it's something else. Community notes, that's what it is. Well, people add context now, and it's a fake video. So the video that, I don't know if you've seen, just so you know, it wasn't him actually saying
like
those words.
ladder.
It was him, but like it was overdubbed. So who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I said to you all when the news first broke. By the way, God's champion, huh? That's the new merch, which I said I set it up the wrong way. It's only up there for like another, what, 25 days? 20 days or something. So, you know, if everybody wants it back, I'll redesign it. I don't know what I'm doing. Noah usually does it for me. I messed up somehow. 30 days. So if you want to get the new merch or buckle up or anything else, all in the description of the video below. Hopefully you hit that like already. It's very important. It helps like you wouldn't believe. It gets so many more people here watching. We already have like 1,200 people watching. We got like less than half of you hit the like. Will you do me a favor? Give me the like. Give me the like. Should give me the like for this madness I'm about to share. Look at this is like just a bunch of things just vomited all over my screen. Deal with the devil. Okay, so there's Stormy Daniels' famous film, The Witches of Breastwick, to the left. Right next to that is the famous statue of Donald Trump carrying his magic wand. Look ahead, America. That was that CPAC. Golden, people call it the golden idol, golden whatever. Just a statue, but it has a magic wand, and that's why I find it interesting. But of course, Witches of Eastwick, that's what the knockoff was based on, and I told you earlier what that means.
The Enterprise.
But the Trump campaign is not joking.
Spirit of Enterprise
statue. This is
statue.
a witch hunt, which I've said time and time again. That means they're hunting a witch.
The windows of heaven are open.
In Latin does mean witch. I'm not saying he is a witch, but I am saying that he's a really good salesman. You know, if you're a salesman of salesmen, the deal of the century, right? That's what just went down in the Middle East. We're going to be talking about that in future shows. There's a lot of interesting things going down right now out there. I'm not just talking about Neom. Put everybody in a mirrored box and pretend they're not there. There's a lot of things that have happened, astrologically speaking, that are coinciding with huge events that are happening here in the here and now. My last video, the live stream, which a lot of people saw, and makes me happy. I love when people enjoy what I share. 1776, based on Barron Trump, his son, you know, the time-traveling family. He turned 17, and of course Donald Trump was 76. Now, what's interesting about all this, and I mentioned this, I even talked about this also on Donut Show. If you don't know Alex Donut on YouTube, Donut, check him out. Also check out News, Witness, and so many people that I'm so grateful that I've met over the years on YouTube. But I talked to Donut about this.
Where is he?
Where Pluto enters Aquarius. Now that happened on the 23rd, so that's yesterday. So that's like big news. Because this hasn't happened since guess when? Since 1776 or so. And so it's the two revolutions, the American Revolution.
I think it's on
and
18th
French
Street.
Revolution.
The donut.
Don't you find that so peculiar? That all of this stuff is going on now? Like literally going on now?
Right now?
Like
At this
very
moment?
weird. A lot of people think the age of Aquarius, you know, it's that rule and
The
reign of
donut
Christ,
is right up
which
here.
I think that we are in, just so you know. It starts off within us, and then it slowly makes its way out. It's going to take a while. When the new king's on the throne, it's not like the whole kingdom all of a sudden bends to, you know, that king's will. Little by little, the influence gets out there. And we're helping by sharing the channel around, by liking, by loving people, by being kind, by speaking the truth in love, and not, you know, being a bunch of meanies.
What'd you say 1 minute ago?
But on March 23rd, speaking of meanies, Pluto
Donut.
will enter Aquarius. Now this sign is associated from revolution to, get this, social justice and aliens. Social justice, we got social, you know, media. We got social justice coming. We got revolution coming. We got the aliens coming. Which, by the way, remember my show 1776 when we talked about the time traveler who said on March 23rd there's going to be some, I don't know, some huge solar event or something, and 8,000 people were going to be whisked away or something, or replaced, and a very, very terrible alien species was going to take over on that day. Well, if they took over, I'm not aware of it. And I don't think 8,000 people have poofed away. But I do know the sun's acting kooky. So maybe those people that are supposed to get the special powers, there's supposed to be 12 people, according to this time traveler. If you guys watch TikTok, you should get off TikTok. We're going to find out as the show progresses today that TikTok may be going bye-bye anyway. But I doubt it, because, you know, the people that are in charge are so connected to that big red dragon known as China. Yet to be arrested. 1776 is going down now. Pluto enters Aquarius. It's going down now. Very interesting. Same time. Same time, people. Same time. We got so many people watching. I love it. Smash that like. This is happening. That they're having some issues over there with the old, you know, the French fries. France. There's some big issues going down. Garbage is piling on the streets. Buildings are being lit on fire. Everything's very kooky. Christy Remy says, the sun is really kooky. You're right. It is. You're going to find out how kooky soon. Oh, wow. I saved the best for last. I always do. This is not great what's going on in France. So he wants to, Macron, this is what the dude wants. He's like, you know what? We want to make more money for ourselves. And we want to give you less. And we want you to work longer. We don't want to have to give you, like, because you're working your whole life, right? Imagine somebody, and they're about to be 62. and then this thing goes. They got to work for another 2 years. So their whole life, they had this deal, this bargain, that 62 would be it. That's when they could retire. That's when they could get their, the fruits of their labor, which they should, especially if you're paying.
You're telling me 2 more years?
But he's like, no. You're going to have to work a little harder. You're going to have to work. Sorry. He said sorry. He was sorry. You're going to have to work a little longer. This guy.
How long?
Within the last couple of days, everything's on fire. There's this Bordeaux town. The town hall was set on fire.
The Comcast building.
In protest. Now, just so you know,
it looks like it's on fire.
Right? So, of course, I see Bordeaux, and I think that's not the kind of wine that Jacob drinks. I drink Pinot Noir because supposedly the healthiest of the poisons. Like, which poison do you drink, Jake? I drink the one that's the healthiest and helps with the skin because it has stuff that's in it, supposedly. And I didn't drink any Pinot Noir now. This is just the way I am at this time of the day. Okay, so the Bordeaux, which is a wine, is it's a little too rich for me, but the Bordeaux's on fire, and it actually means scarlet, dark red, could mean purple. So I said to everybody, it's a breadcrumb. See, I put that out on Twitter. Jacob Israel 71 for those
dark red, purple.
Follow me on Twitter. The woman arrayed in purple and scarlet color,
Goliath for 1,000, please.
Stones and pearls. Isn't that a perfect picture
Goliath
of the greedy people that are in charge, just like decked to the hilt?
I'm not in charge. Why are you lying to me?
Having a golden cup in their hand filled with abominations, filthiness of their fornications, and a name written,
you're gonna get it.
Mystery Babylon. Bordeaux.
You're trying to act like me, right?
Color of what the woman is arrayed in. Purple is a big color. It's a scarlet. It's a
hold on, Jacob. I'm getting there. I know.
I don't want to give you a lesson in this, but it would be crimson. It creates a dye crimson, and there is a lot of significance and symbolism to it. But when I saw that word Bordeaux, I thought to myself, that's a wine that I just don't drink, and I think it means dark red. And I looked it up, and it did. And so I find it interesting that it's on fire because the system is on fire, people. Everybody hear that okay? Everybody hear that okay? You hear that okay, Carl? Yeah? Carl says wine is wine. He says wine is wine. He's like, you believe that nonsense about Pinot Noir? Wine is wine, Jacob. Carl's paying attention. Carl's paying attention. I'm Italian, so I was bottle fed as a baby.
Just be right
sleep.
Right.
Yeah, have a little more of your bottle. I'm just kidding. They were strict. Okay, I got a lot of wooden spoons broken. Okay, I got beat a lot, but it was a different day, and I love it. I love it. All of it. I love it.
There you go.
What are you gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do?
Show it one more time.
This is a big thing. But you know what else is funny? What else is funny? Now I feel like I just made my grandfather look like he was like some. Listen, when I was a kid, I got beat up all the time. I got like today, you'd be in some big trouble. You'd be in some big trouble. I don't hit my kids. I raised them different, and they're all great. They're all like spectacular in school, and Noah's now working and doing great, following in Daddy's footsteps. On the mattresses, I'm super proud. If you're a salesman and you're helping people to find rest, that's a great job to have starting off. He's still in college. He's wonderful.
YouTube University, yeah.
So fantastic. I never beat him. So for the people that say you got to spank your kids, you got to hit your kids.
Well, how can you beat them if you can't beat them?
I don't know when this became a parenting.
You might as well join them.
The whole thing when they were little, I said, don't do that. Just seeing my disapproval. That was enough for me. And then sometimes I grab them under the arm. I said, now you go over and you think about what you did. That's what I did. It's a little different growing up in my house. In Pop's house, and it was a little different. Things whacked on you. Keep your mouth shut, kid. But you know what? I turned out all right. So thank God for them. Thank God for everything you gave me. All right, back to this. All right, back to this, because I'm sure that these people, they are abusing their citizens. Well, their citizens are not too happy in France, and they're dumping manure on like the steps of buildings, and there are protests going on, and the police are taking off their helmets and marching with them, and firemen are doing it, and people are joining in, and it's like 1 million people. It's a lot of people. But I wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you this because I just thought this was cool. Oh, hey, look at this before we go. Why is Macron always making those silly hand gestures? You know, let's take a look at Macron. What's he doing? What's he doing? It's like, everybody look at my hands. Okay. All right, I sent a message. Okay. Everybody look. Okay, look at this. I am going to come to the front and show everyone, look at this. This is my what? What are you going to say? Put it in the live chat. I can't say it. I know what you're going to say. I can't say it though. It's not right to say it. It's weird, right? Are they in a secret society? Is that what it is? Okay, so here's the manure. And I'd like to point this out too. By the way, manure does help things grow. Manure helps things grow better and stronger. If a tree isn't producing, you throw some dung on it. You know, you throw some dung on it, and you can see if it get better. And if it doesn't get better, you know what you do? You uproot it. You uproot it and you get rid of it. So let's just take a look at some of them dumping some stuff. Dumping it. Dumping tires, lighting them on fire, dumping manure, dumping topsoil, I don't know about anything, garbage. They're just dumping. And I think it's a good thing, you know? I think it's a good thing because obviously they feel like the fruit that they want to be produced is not being produced. So they're just following scripture, everybody. You know, this is what they're doing. They're just following scripture. That's it. You know, they're just following scripture. And I'm not going to tell you to throw a bunch of manure on people. But you know, something that's funny is there are a lot of, you know, big-time YouTubers and big-time influencers that were sharing videos of, like, farmers, you know, really spray painting all of the guards with manure in their faces when they were spraying it. It was really just repulsive. They just sat there and took it, which makes me think it's staged. But, you know, what do I know, right? I don't know why they would just stand there and get manure thrown in their face. But it turned out that was from 2015. So, you know, you see, the story just continues to get recycled. You think you'd want a new one. I think a new one's coming. I do think a new one's coming. Do you know what Macron means? Emmanuel, which, you know, I think the name's like Emmanuel, God is with us. This is a good thing. But his last name, Macron, means Mark. That's right, I said Mark, like Mark of the Beast. Mark of the Beast. Emmanuel, the Mark of the Beast, Macron. He's not so loved in his country right now. He's definitely not on the he's on the naughty list, you know? He's on the naughty list, and nothing's going to change that unless he changes this new ridiculous policy. I mean, could you imagine?
I had to go to the bathroom.
I don't want
I had to pee in a bottle.
But they say they're going to do that here too. You know, we just keep
I had to pee in a bottle
because
there's no
doing more and more stuff.
there's no porta potties anywhere. What do you want people to do? You know what I'm saying?
This is what you got to do. Nothing you can do about it, right? Otherwise, you get you lose your job. You know, it's disgusting, really, and it irks me. And you know what irks me even more is like right now, this whole debacle. I don't want to say debacle. I think it's sinister. This whole thing, you know, with this thing that nobody, like a lot of people didn't want, was forced down your throat. Offered, you know, you get a Slurpee, and you get Krispy Kreme. Ew, look at these beautiful French fries. And look at this amazing burger that you can get. These billionaires, these corrupt, monster people, get their little payoffs like the Mark. These guys, you know what they're gonna do now? You know what they're gonna do now? They're gonna like bail out one of the companies. Bail out. Everybody's like, oh, it's free, it's free. We always paid for it. We always paid for it. These people, they love each other. Lovers of themselves, boasters, blasphemers.
Steve
proud.
James.
Macron means Mark. That's him with his good friend, very good friend. Like I don't know if you saw the video of the two of them like greeting each other. Thank you so much,
There you
Rename.
go. Yeah, you're welcome.
I really it is a sheedy.
Right here.
Rename says it is a sheedy situation. Yeah, especially when you're dealing with people dumping a bunch of manure, for sure. But as he's defending pension reform, and he's stressing that people are just going to have to work a little longer, there's him and his buddy, and guess what they're connected to? That's right. That old economic forum of the world. Oh, yeah. Nothing sus about that at all. Well, I love all of you too in the chat. Thank you so much. That's nice. Ridiculous. You know, Kitsy Witty brings up vampires. You know, I was going to talk about vampires in this show, but I saved it for the next one. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, those they're very close, the two of them. Maybe they were in the super secret club together where they learned that, you know, it's like you come into the first meeting, right? And everybody's very nice and catered and everything else. Today, everyone, we're going to learn the hand signs. And you will. Now listen, Manuel, I know that you really, you're uncomfortable with this. We got to make it look a little more smooth.
Okay.
You don't want like Paul McCartney coming on the show when he does this thing and he does the whole thing and he shows. We don't want that. We want it to be a little more subtle.
I understand.
Maybe they practice the hand gestures. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. What is wrong with it? Is everybody in on the secret club but like all of us? Possible. I know I'm not.
Well,
Oof.
I am, ain't I?
With the things that are going on right now, I think it's going to get kooky. I think that they know it's going to get kooky. You know, it's getting so kooky in France right now that King Charles, he's like, I'm not coming. I'm not going to come. No, it's not good for me this time. We're going to have to do this another time. He's not coming.
Huh? You gonna drop the damn thing or what?
Revolution going down. They're calling for his head. Literally. They're saying we did it back when Pluto entered Aquarius the last time. They're not saying that, but they're saying it's just very strange how it all ties together. You remember when Macron got together with Putin? Putin gave him the old table troll where he's like, yeah, we're going to sit, but I don't want you to get any of my DNA. Because this happened right when the news was about how they could take your DNA and create bioweapons out of it, right? So we put him on this table, which was about, I guess, a quarter mile in length. They took this picture from about 5 miles away, something like that. That's the way he treats Macron, but this is the way he treats, you know, the Xi. Below, take a look at that. Big golden doors, baby. Big golden doors with guys in hats opening the door. Then you're going to walk on a red carpet and you greet in the center and then you pose. And then you get some gritty YouTube footage of, and just so happened to be put there exactly what it needed to be right before he left. Where Xi tells Putin, there are going to be changes that have not been seen for 100 years. How old is the United States? Will you tell me?
150 years old.
Live chat. How old the United States is?
How
I'm
old
not
is
smarter
Earth?
than a 5th grader. Or maybe I am, and I just want you to get involved. I don't know. But this whole thing, with the two of them, very interesting. Joshua stuttered is screaming my name. Yes, we name as people are starving. This stuff is happening. It's just nuts. And as Half Corona says, it does seem all staged.
That looks like
And
a
it
half
does
Corona.
remind me of The Wizard of Oz, Sarah. Certainly does. Especially we got the stuff with the tick-tock, tick-tock. You don't stop. The Rock. Tick-tock. And it's like closer to midnight than ever before. Tick-tock fights rocks. U.S.-China relations. It's not so good. They want TikTok to be sold. China says, we firmly oppose this. We firmly oppose stopping spying and collecting all your data and having the upper hand and then unleashing our AI.
That's
and
China's
everything else
response.
and ruling the world. We firmly oppose. 'Cause, I mean, really, if you got everybody's eyes glued,
Look at that.
people are confused today. Why
That's
wouldn't
fine.
they be?
They're supposed to
What
be.
to think, how to act. You're told what you can do to be special. In some cases, you can get like whole parades and get whole months named after you. Get special bags at the grocery store with your symbol on it, which isn't really
This one?
a symbol that should be sold. It's a symbol of something else, something great, the covenant that God made with all of us. But no hate. I'm just saying, social media influences people, and Xi and Putin are pledging to shape a new world order.